This is the captain's log for 29th October 2020. We appear to be in the future. I set the time machine for the year 2120, but we will have to confirm that. If everything went according to plan, then the recalibration of the plasma chambers actually was the key to unlocking time travel into the future. Well done, team. We might be taking a huge step in time travel today. Help! Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Emergency lockdown! Everyone to your places! I'm not an intruder. You don't have to go to your places. We come in peace. If you're not intruders, then who are you? You look an awful lot like intruders to me. No way! We're not intruders. We're from Earth. I'm Comet, and I live here at this space station. Since you're Earthlings, I guess that would explain the weird clothes. These clothes are cool. These jeans are brand new. Those were the fashion back in the time of iPods. So 100 years ago. 100 years ago? Wait. What year is this? 2120. Duh. So we are in the future. Yes. What? The future? We did it. We finally did it. Up to this point, the time machine has only been able to travel to the past and back. As I suspected, when I recalibrated the plasma chamber, it definitely allowed us to travel to the future. And not just to the future, but the future in space. Cool. Time out. What in the universe are you talking about? You sound like you're crazy to the extreme. Something about a time machine and the future? I invented this time machine, but unfortunately it could only travel back in time. I could go from the present to the past and then back to the present, but I could never travel to the future no matter what I did. I could never get it to travel forward. Until now. Exactly! I had the idea to do a recalibration of the plasma chamber. Then I decided to give it another try and it worked! We're here in the future! And we're in space, not on Earth. Oh, you should be glad. Not very many people live on Earth anymore. Huh? Oh yeah, most people live in space now. I mean, in the future, which is mine now, but your future? I don't know, I'm so confused. Why don't many people live on Earth anymore? Because of technological advances. Here in space, we always have the same climate. No one ever gets sick because of the lack of germs. Plus, everyone is a few pounds lighter. It's a win-win. Anyway, look, I can promise you that I, Sam Nebulan, have never ever harmed anyone while driving the time machine. What did you say? I've never harmed anyone while driving the time machine. No, not that. What did you say your last name was? Nebulan. Why? It's just weird, because my last name is Nebulan. That's strange. That is strange. Hey, what if this is one of those weird things when you're like my kid in the future? Well, my parents' names are Luke and Leia Nebulan, so I don't think that's the case. Did you say Luke Nebulan is your father? Yeah. Luke is my father. Well, what are your grandparents' names? I honestly don't remember their first names. Hang on, I can look them up in the database. I just have to pull that up on my Zapbot. My dad's parents' names are... No way! My dad's parents are Samuel and Sam Nebulon. Wait, I am Sam Nebulon. So that means you are my future granddaughter. This just got weird. Yeah, it did. I've never actually met my grandparents before. Parents left Earth before I was born to live on the space station. Where did your grandparents go? Well, they stayed on Earth because my grandmother was really good with technology. So, I guess it's nice to meet you, Grandma? I mean, I'm not your grandma yet. I haven't even had kids yet. That's true, I guess. I just can't get all this through my head. So, let me get this straight. It's the year 2120. Most people live in space. We've time travelled to a space station in the future. And, more importantly, no one wears jeans anymore. Yep, I think that basically catches you up. Tell me more about Earth. I feel like it would be such a scary place to live. We learned all about the things that happen there, like tornadoes and earthquakes and stuff, plus all the allergies and chickenpox and sicknesses like COVID. Well, yeah, those things can be scary, but Earth isn't a scary place to live. It's awesome. Uh-huh. Sure. Okay, everyone. On the count of 3, tell Comet how awesome Earth is. By yelling. Awesome. Ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome! Thought I'd join in. See? Besides, there are some really cool things on Earth. Like what? Here, I'll show you some pictures I've uploaded to my data pack. I like to keep this with me whenever I time travel so I can show people what things look like in the year 2020. Okay. But you don't have anything scary on there, right? No, there's nothing to be afraid of. I'll believe it when I see it. What's this first thing? This is a waterfall. It happens when a stream causes erosion, which wears away the rock layers and creates a place where the water falls into a lake below. And what do you do with waterfalls? Do you slide down them? Oh no, well, some extreme people do, but most people don't. We mostly just look at them. I don't know. That seems kind of scary to me. Here's something else. This is what we call a flower. Whoa, wait a solar second! I've heard that those things are responsible for the epidemic known as allergies. Is that true? Well, yeah, I mean, they cause pollen, which a lot of people are allergic to. Let's move on to something less scary. This is one of the most beautiful things that we get to see on Earth. It's the sunset. Look at all those colours! They're blinding! The light! I can't see! Okay, I think you're being a little overdramatic. No, this stuff is so crazy! Why would you show me this? Well, because I didn't think these were scary. Let's get to some different pictures. Okay, maybe not that one. Balloons, those aren't scary. Okay, you're still scared. Next picture then. Yep, still scared. Definitely not that. You're not ready for campfires yet. Look, there we go. Look how cute this is. Ah, what is that? What? It's a puppy? It's the cutest thing ever. No, that's what the scariest space aliens look like. Have you seen their fangs and all that fur? Who knows what could be living in there? You know what? Maybe we should put away the pictures for now. Hey, you think that Earth looks all scary, but I bet space has some scary stuff too. Show me some pictures of what space is like. Yeah, okay. There isn't really anything scary up here in space. Okay, show us what you got. Well, this is the view out my bedroom window. It's totally Stellanarius. Whoa, that's awesome. Look at all those stars. Yeah, you can practically see the whole universe. Oh, this is from the solar flare that happened a few weeks ago. Wow, that looks hot. Oh, and this one is the eclipse from last month. I've always wanted to see one of those. That's the coolest thing ever. And this is a meteor shower. But it's the view from space. Wow, space is awesome. So, this stuff doesn't scare you guys like Earth stuff scares me? Well, sure, it scares us a little because we've never seen stuff like that before. But we know that God promises to watch over us. So we don't have to be afraid, even if you're in a new place like space. Well, yeah, God promises to watch over us wherever we go, whether we are at home or in another place that is far away. Well, that's good to know, but Earth stuff still scares me. I know the perfect story that will help you see that God promises to watch over us. I can just show you the time machine. It's super cool and I think you'll like it. That sounds fun. Alright, come on. I parked it over there.
After God promised Abraham that his children would be more numerous than the stars, God gave Abraham children. One of these children had 2 more children. Their names were Jacob and Esau. One day Jacob did something very mean to Esau. Because of this, Esau wanted to take revenge on Jacob. Their mother heard what Esau wanted to do to Jacob, and she sent Jacob away from home to be safe. Jacob walked into the desert all alone. When it became night, Jacob found a place to sleep. He used a stone as his pillow. Before long, Jacob had a dream. This was a special dream sent from God. In Jacob's dream, he saw a great staircase that went all the way up to heaven. He saw angels going up and down the staircase. Then above all the angels, Jacob saw God. God spoke to Jacob, saying, "I will give you and all who come after you the land on which you are lying. I am with you always. I will watch over you no matter where you go, and one day I will bring you back to this land." God promised to watch over Jacob no matter where he went, whether he was at his home or far away in a different land. Then God promised to bring Jacob back to that desert later in his life. Jacob wanted to remember this special place, so he set up a large stone there. God kept his promise to Jacob, and he keeps his promises to us too. We can trust that God will watch over us all the time, no matter where we are.
That time machine is definitely not as smooth a ride as in our pod launchers. I think I broke every bone in my back. Oh, please. Are you part of the Werner family? No, I just don't feel totally safe riding at such stellar speeds. How did we end up going way back that far? When you hit the activator on the time machine, it took us back to the last place in time that I had logged in. Before coming here, I had gone back in time to see this story in the Bible. It's the story of God coming to Jacob from Genesis 27 and 28. It's pretty neat to see that God keeps his promises. I think I get it. Jacob was in a place far away from home, but God promised to watch over Jacob no matter where he was. Exactly. And that's why we know that we can trust God's promise to watch over us no matter where we are. Even if we are on Earth. Or in space. So, Comet, now that you know God promises to watch over you, what would you think about travelling back in time to visit us on Earth? I definitely know that God would watch over me if I did. But I'm still a little skeptical about wearing those Earth clothes. Haha, very funny. I think you would like the clothes there if you gave them a chance. And you would have to try chicken nuggets. They're so good. Oh, and sweet tea. Oh man, you don't know what you're missing. Sounds interesting. But what if your time machine messed up and couldn't get us back to the right year? That'd be totally crazy for me, and it'd be totally the end of chicken nuggets for you. Bummer. Except for the fact that that will never happen. I've put an emergency cog in the cryogenic freezing turbine so that in case of a glitch, my time machine will default back to the year I'm from. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. You're basically a genius. Oh no, you're too kind. But in actuality, yes. Yes, I am a genius. Well, I guess I could think about going to Earth sometime. But for now, do you want a tour of the space station? Oh yeah, what's over there? That's how you get to the zero gravity room, the pod launcher pad, and the classrooms that we use for school. Oh, school. Let's stay away from there for now. Alrighty, well, the other way is the communication room, the dining hall. Whoa, you said dining hall. Yeah. Let's go there. I'm starving. Time travel makes you really hungry. Okay, I think you'll be pretty surprised by the food we have up here. What kind of food do you have? Please tell me you have some French fries. Actually, all of the nutrients and stuff we get from food is compacted into these little capsules. We eat these for each meal, and it has everything we need. That little bitty thing is your whole meal? Why do you even have a dining hall? Well, you can still choose what kind of meal you want. This one is leftover from dinner last night. I chose pepperoni pizza with macaroni and cheese and chocolate cake. That sounds amazing. I want to see what other stuff you guys have. Alright then, let's go!